All right, man. Like, bro, it's crazy because like, dang, man, I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy, bro. I'm still like lost for words. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, it's been full day already, and like, it's just I don't know, man. So obviously, if you haven't heard or you don't really follow football NFL like that, bro, like Marshawn Kneeland, he passed away, uh, and I it's came with a shock because like for one, he's like already so young. He's only 24, and like I'm around his age groups because I'm 26, so it's a little home for me because like him being around my age group and like him not pass away so young, like it hurts seeing that. It really does hurt seeing that. But like I just couldn't stop thinking about it like while I was at work because like it was just like, dude, he was in the NFL and just like that happened. So definitely a RIP to Marshawn Kneeland for sure. But that's not like the main thing I want to talk about though. One of the main things I want to talk about is just men's mental health and like that's one main thing I want to talk about. But before I do that, I'm gonna tell you why I want this to be the topic for the video. So I read the police report and I seen and it looked like it was a parent suicide, and it just man, seeing someone take his own life hearing that someone take their own life, especially with him being in the pro football league, like you just know that it happens to anybody, bro. It happens to just anybody. So I was there. I read the police report and stuff like that. Apparently it was like a police chase, something like that, and then he ended up crashing out somewhere, and then I've seen, and he ended up he was actually armed, and it was self-inflicted wounds. Now I also seen that his girlfriend, he said he's had mental health issue episodes before. To even as far as to say like he probably actually like take his own life for real. So hearing that from his girlfriend and like and also him like before his last days he actually called text his loved ones, text everybody he cared about, saying his goodbyes, and did the unthinkable. And just I hate seeing that. I hate even hearing about that as it is, because now one of the things that probably led to them like at that point is the fact that like a year ago his mom passed away a few months before he actually got drafted into the NFL, because he was actually a second round pick. So like it just and then I also seen that he carried his mom's ashes like as a necklace too. So like I can understand like his deep bond he would have with his mom, because like dude, I grew up with a single mom too, and like I love her to death for real. So like I can understand that, but obviously there's probably some other stuff that like like build up to like all that to culminate into that moment that happened to where he took his own life. But like pretty sure like that's definitely one of the bigger things that actually was like up there, it was on his mind. It's just like, jeez, man, hate seeing that. And this is me saying this, bro. Like, if you have like any problems or like feel like you overwhelmed or stuff like that, feel like not a lot of things going your way, there's a lot of things you can do, man. You can ask for help, just anybody, man. It can even be like a stranger you don't even know, for real. Like, just ask for help. I mean, shoot. I know me, like, personally, like, 2018 was, like, the worst year I ever had in my life, for real, Lost, obviously, my favorite rapper, Tentacion, he passed away that year. Then, a few months later, my cousin, who basically treat basically we were just like brothers for real. He ended up passing away too, so like me and him were, obviously ex the rapper, and then my cousin, all of us were the same age, so it's like, it was just bad. And then also around that time too, like I felt like, that like, I wasn't really doing much in my life at that time. And I was only 19 feeling that way. So like that's why I feel like, like it's always good to have like at least some type of support system. It always is, because you never know like what's gonna happen. You never know what you're going through. You never know what other people are going through. Which is also like with him doing that, Kneeland doing that too, like it also goes to show that like, like everybody human, because I've seen like people online when like someone when like a celebrity says something like, like stuff ain't going no way, they're breaking down stuff like that, and then someone says, and obviously I've been a guy where I rarely be like, yeah, you like up there, man, you rich, like you're rich, so why do you think people see you complaining about regular people stuff? I'm like, been like, really, you should think about it though, like it's because like they're human too, like really the ones that like only care about the money for like that, like those the ones that don't really show you the emotions for real, and like I'm always the type of guy where like, money doesn't change you, they make you like, more of what you already are, but like there's definitely good people out there, especially that's like up there in the world or more well known, that like probably going through stuff, and like they don't deserve like to hear people say like, like you have like money, like why are you complaining? Like you were successful. Sometimes like people probably don't want to be that much successful where like they get like scrutinized by people every day, like. So I definitely, especially with social media now, like being all over where it's like so accessible to actually like contact anyone. I mean anyone. So I could definitely understand why like people like take mental breaks from social media all the time. Like shoot, only time I really post really is like when when I'm promoting videos or that. So like but my main takeaway though for sure is like just ask for help, especially with men. Like men's mental health has always been like something that like people scoff at. Even though it's gotten better recent years, I still feel like it could be lifted up even more, because I feel like more men should speak up and speak out like if anything's going on with them. So definitely like, especially men, like definitely speak out. Like if you need any help, any support, any advice, like anything. Like you never know. It could be just that one person that you may never even knew you existed over that. Can actually make your day. You never know. Like seriously, bro, you never know. But yeah, man. RIP to Marshawn Kneeland. He definitely be missed, brother. Really will. Even though obviously I don't know you, but like presence will be missed, because like it's such that you were just on TV scoring a touchdown, and then that's just one of the last. That's the last ones I've seen you do as a NFL professional player. So definitely, my condolences to you, your family, friends, and Cowboys organization, and also everybody that supported them, everything like that. So, but yeah, man, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Brett, he just needs a minute to take a deep breath, relax, give him a Gatorade bottle. O'Donnell has it blocked into the end zone in a race. And a touchdown. Sam Williams blocked it. Kneeland the touchdown.